All right, Shalom. We want to first, start off giving all, glory and praises to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Yahweh Shai,
Yahushai,
Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Rakakwadash.
Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And then, honors and salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in sincerity and truth. And, me and the brother got together again through the Spirit, to do this lesson that Lord willing may be edifying. And, we wanted to talk a little bit about like how our people, 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, they look down on the men that are pushing this this gospel. They look at us like, oh, how come y'all ain't rich? How come y'all don't got a church? Or they like the scriptures say, they mistake
Gain.
godliness, gain as godliness. So they look at us, they look down on us because we're just regular men out here in this society, man. We don't have no high position. We don't got we're not millionaires and billionaires like these other, like the false prophets, these Christians and Catholics and Scientologists or what have you. We still got to work, man, for what we got. You know what I mean? So
Right.
we're just gonna go in on that. You know what I'm saying? How the men of the Lord, how the Most High is always taking care of us, but how the men of the Lord never been, uh, um, rich in the society.
Listen, sorry, because a rich man, what does the scripture say? Or what did the Lord say? He said, it is easier for a camel to go through a needle of
I
the eye of
needle.
a needle than to enter into the kingdom of heaven. Why? Because a rich man, he's not going to want to give up those things that he has. All his great possessions.
Okay.
That's why the Most High, he deals with the lowly. He deals with the poor, men that don't really have much, so they're not really don't have the place to be proud.
Oh,
So
yeah, get that Proverbs 30.
this is Proverbs 30, and
Yeah.
starting at verse 7. It says, "Two things have I required of thee: deny me them not before I die. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me, lest I be full and deny thee, and say, Who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my power in vain."
Hey, so right here, it says, give me neither poverty nor riches, but feed me with food convenient for me. Hey, because hey, that's all you need. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not, we're not praying to the Most High for success in this world. To build our own institutions, to do our own thing and establish ourselves in His kingdom. This kingdom is going down. So what the fuck are we thinking? To think like, what the fuck are we doing to think, hey man, we're gonna make it big here? We're thinking about generations down, schools, supermarkets.
Right,
Why,
right,
hey, why do we want that? This place is about to be destroyed soon.
right.
If you're on your watch and the Most High gave you the spirit to see, hey man, you see this place is going down, man. The economy is going down the shitter. Donald Trump talk about closing the border again. Talk about which will be martial law. You know what I mean? Not letting people travel. Russia and China are in Venezuela. Things are getting really hot right now. So we don't want to get rich and establish ourselves here. We just want what we need, what's necessary to continue to push the word, man.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
Could we read 9 again, Baba Kashan?
Lest I be full and deny thee, and say, Who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my power in vain.
Hey, Khan, so hey, we don't want riches because it said, lest I be full and deny thee. Hey, because like the brother was saying, hey, the rich man, they don't want to, they don't want to give up on their lifestyle. They don't want to give up all the possessions they got. If you got money like that, you're not going to want to be out there on the corner pushing the word. You know, if you have money and you were comfortable in this society, you wouldn't have that fire in you to
Right.
prophesy against the society. How you going to talk bad about the society when you living good?
You'll be too busy thinking about worrying that somebody's gonna take what you have,
Yeah,
who's plotting on you.
yeah.
You know.
It's stressful to have a bunch of money and a bunch of material possession. You know what I'm saying? But like I was saying, you're not gonna have that hatred of this place of you living good. What you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
have to complain about if you got millions. If you're, let's say, for example, Floyd Mayweather, he ain't complaining about shit.
Mm-hmm.
He got all kind of women, all kind of people telling him he's the best ever, he's the greatest. He could travel to wherever he wants. You know what I mean? He don't got nothing bad to say about Esau or about Babylon. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And can we read the second part?
Mm-hmm.
Let's start before.
Let's not let's or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my power in vain.
So we're asking the Most High for the food convenient for us, because we don't want to be poor like some of Jake out here either, living on on the street, sleeping under a highway overpass. You know what I mean? Because then you're gonna be doing all kind of grimy shit just to survive, stealing. You know what I mean? You're
Right,
gonna be
right,
whatever. There's homeless people out here who sell drugs, who prostitute their woman.
right.
You know what I mean? Doing all kind of wicked shit just to be able to eat something. So that's why we don't want none of that. We just want, what's gonna just basically the basics. That's all we need. All the necessities. That's all we ask of the Most High. Because that's all we need.
Yep. And if remember on Matrix, on the movie the Matrix, when they were eating, this is with the this is in not in the like the actual Matrix, but on that little ship they had.
Yeah, yeah,
They was eating though, man, and basically what they was eating, it looked like some just some, like some sop, just some gooey ass, But that dude, I think his name was Tank. He just said, like basically to Neo, like he stated what it was, and he said this is just everything the body needs. It didn't look nice. It didn't, who knows how it tasted, but
yeah.
it was just basically just what you needed, man. To get you going.
Hey,
You
bro,
know.
they do this. They do the same thing in the army. Hey, this is a spiritual battle. We're the Most High's army. So, hey, in the let's say just like in the U.S. Army, they don't feed you. You're not eating super good. They just give
Right.
you something that just basically all the body needs. You know what I'm saying? All the nutrients, all the vitamins
Mm-hmm.
that you require to keep on pushing. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep. That's
So
right.
hey, like the brother was saying, just like in the Matrix, we're not asking for stuff. We just asking for what the body needs so that we could do this work.
That's right, bro.
Real quick, if you were poor, like if you were like a straight, derelict, like a lot of Jake out here, you you wouldn't be able to do the word. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be able to have, your phone or the internet to upload shows.
Right.
You wouldn't have any means to get to camp. You wouldn't be having the means to tithe.
Right.
You know what I mean? So the Most High, he makes sure that we just got what we need to keep on pushing.
That's right. That's like in our. That's why the Lord said to pray for our daily bread.
Yeah.
Physically and spiritually.
Come,
So I'm gonna get Corinthians.
come.
This Corinthians chapter 1, 1 Corinthians chapter 1, and you get to the point, verse 26. For you see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called. But the Most High has chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, and the Most High has chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty.
Able, so right here you got the Apostle Paul, saying that our calling, which was to do the work, to seal the hopeful elect, to prophesy against, against this wicked kingdom. Hey, not many wise after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble were called, saying that, hey, the men of the Lord always been, lowly and humble men.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Not many noble. Hey, the Most High calls, just been regular men. Like they look at us and like, oh, who's this? This is just some Mexican. Who are you to tell me anything? You work, next to me, or you live across the street from me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The Most High didn't choose people
Got on
with status.
Jordans.
Hey, you got on Jordans like me. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? So, hey, the Most High picked, lowly men in the society. Hey, we're Israelites. We're under the curses. So, you know what I mean?
Yep.
The Most High didn't call, Jay-Z to do this. he didn't call, he didn't convert a Creflo Dollar.
Hmm.
That's why they look down on us because we're not those people.
Yeah,
Because we're not, established or noble or have a place in the society.
that's
You
right,
know?
man. Like a guy like Usain Bolt,
Yeah.
he ain't gonna come into this thing, man.
Now.
He's in too deep into the world of trying to be the best in Esau's eyes, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, and could we read 27 again, Baba Kasha?
yeah. It says, "For the Most High had chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise."
God. And we're the foolish things of this world. They look at us like, are y'all uneducated? Who taught you this? Did y'all go to theologian school? You know what I mean?
Right, man.
Hey, just like, hey, remember how they looked upon on the disciples, how they looked on Peter, like he was an uneducated man. He was an unlearned man. So hey, the Most High always dealt with men like that. Men that they weren't wise in the world,
Right,
but men that feared him and that had faith in him.
right.
You know what I mean? That's who he pours his spirit on. Sincere men, humble men.
Yeah,
Not men that think themselves something.
yeah.
Could read that again, Mama Krishna?
But the Most High had chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise,
Mm-hmm.
and the Most High had chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty.
Hey, so we're the weak things of this world. Like I said, we're Israelites, man. We're under captivity. We're under the other nation, man.
Yeah,
Hey, the scriptures say that we were gonna go to the nation for the want of all things. That's where we're at right now. You know what I mean? We have to go to Esau for food, for shelter, for utilities, bro, for running water. Got to go through Esau to get that. That's where we're at. We're the weak things of this world, but the Most High chose the weak things of this world to confound the things that are mighty, man. Going against these elites, going against these bankers,
yeah.
going against different kingdoms, different nations. Brothers got you got brothers pushing the word all over the world. The word, yeah, you got brothers in Bolivia now. You got brothers in England, in Jamaica, in Holland. You know what I mean? So brothers are prophesying against kingdoms.
Man, look, and it says the weak. I mean, not the weak, the chosen, man. But the Most High had chosen, the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, and the Most High had chosen the weak things. So you have to look for, all right, who's in this scenario, man? Who's the weak? Who's the mighty?
Mm-hmm.
Like the brother stated, man. You got the elites. Then what's the opposite of that? A nigga in the hood, man. Not not a nigga, but Jake in the hood, man, lowly.
Yeah.
Ain't got much.
And it says, the weak things to confound it are mighty. Hey, we just out here, you know, we don't have no physical army like Esau. Esau got armies. Esau got all kind of different weaponry that could take you out. Esau got all the resources. They got the media to make you look bad, to demonize you. So they're the mighty, and we're going against them. If you were to look at it like on a physical, in the physical point of view, you'd think, man, these men got no chance. But the Most High chose us to do this, and the Most High, he's always had his men's back. They always win.
Mm-hmm.
It was already written that the elect were gonna have the victory.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, we're part of that number.
That's right, bro.
You know what I mean?
And as we know, through all things written aforetime, written for our learning. When it came to time of King David, when Samuel came through, he went to the oldest like this must be him.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Until it got down to David, like, oh snaps, you could have said David was the weakest one.
Yeah.
At all them.
God.
But the Most High had chosen David.
Yeah, and he said that he looks not like what men see. He doesn't see how men see. That he looks upon the inward parts.
That's right. Man.
On the spirit.
That's right.
So we may look like just a bunch of crazy so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are not educated, who are not special in the society. But the Most High called us to do this. That's you know what I mean?
That's right.
And that's what matters. You know what I'm saying?
That's
right. Get the next verse, Baba Kasha.
Mm-hmm. And base things of the world and things which are despised hath the Most High chosen.
Man, bro. And tell me we're not the base things that are despised of this world. we're the base. Like I'm saying, we're Israelites. We're in captivity right now.
At the bottom.
We're bywords and proverbs to these other nations.
Yeah.
They look at us like, isn't fucking Mexican, this fucking spit. You know, this black motherfucker's talking shit.
Yeah, man, and they equate Jake with the lowest, the the low of everything.
Yeah.
You know, Jake got they must shop at Vallarta. You know, they must go to Dollar Tree. You know.
Yeah. You know, they must never fucking had any nice thing in their life. You know what I mean? And it says, and they despise and they hate. These other nations hate Jake. They hate Jake, and then especially they hate us for pushing the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man, for telling them that their wicked kingdom's going down, that they're gonna be that we're gonna have our foot on their necks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They hate us, and not only the other nations, but 2/3 hate us. They look at us like, like if we tell them, hey, you an Israelite, they'll be like, nah, I'm a Crit, or like, hey, you're the prince of the power. Nah, nigga, I'm Mexican. You know what I mean? Even they despise us because we're telling them how they're going off.
Right.
And that they better get right or the Most High's going to destroy them. Yeah. Hey, so we're the base things and the despised, man. You can't say that about about the false prophets. They're living good. They got money. They got all kind of followers. They're loved. Hey, bro, the scriptures say, "Woe to thee when they shall speak
good of you."
Good of you.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? So whatever group is out there, whether they call themselves Israelites or Christians or whatever religion, if they're speaking good about them, that shows you whose side are they on, and it's not the Most High side.
That's right, bro.
You know what I mean? Keep going, Baba Krishna.
And base things of the world, and things which are despised, hath the Most High chosen, yea, and things which are not, to bring to naught things that are.
Yeah, bro.
That no flesh should glory in His presence.
Hey, so the Most High had chosen the weak, the lowly, the despised, the hated, amen, to bring about the destruction of this place and to bring about, the establishment of His kingdom, man.
That's right.
And Yahweh Shai said they're gonna hate you because they have hated me.
Yep.
So you know what I mean? Hey, the Most High's men were gonna be hated. They're gonna be looked down upon. Hey, but that's okay. Hey, that tells us that we're doing some good.
That's right. And
you know what I mean?
If you're being loved, if you're being praised, if you basically nobody's talking down on you, you're not being called the bum camp. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're doing something wrong, man.
Con. Yeah, that was it on that one.
We'll get that Philippians.
Con.
Philippians 4:12. It says, I know both how to be abased, and I know how to abound. Everywhere and in all things I am instructed, both to be full, to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need.
And so even the apostle, Paul, who Yahweh Shai was dealing with, directly.
Oh, so like Russia started from 11.
Okay, let's go ahead.
So it says, not that I speak in respect of want, for I have learned in whatsoever state I am, therewith to be content.
Hey, so we got to be content, man. Sometimes it's hard out here, covering your bills. You know what I'm saying? Going to work to barely have enough. And you got to be content with that. Because the Most High gave you that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Hey, you remember in Job, when after he had all that stuff happen to him, his woman's like, oh, you still have integrity, curse the Most High and die. Mm-hmm. And he said, are we not supposed to receive the bad with the good?
That's right, bro.
So, you know what I'm saying? You got to be content either way. Or the Most High, He's blessing you, you're doing good. You give praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And the Most High is afflicting you, which really is for your betterment. You give all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean? Whether you, doing so-called good, your bills are covered, you're doing all right. Or if you barely make it and you needing help from Nakim, you don't know how you're going to make it. Hey, we're suffering for Yahweh Shai's sake, man. So whether, you got to be happy with that too. The Most High is showing you He's dealing with you by purifying you, by chastising you.
Right. He
says if you don't chastise you, it's because He don't love you.
Yeah.
We want to be chastised like sons.
That's right, bro.
So be content, man. Don't be fucking someone that
make haste.
Yeah, don't be unappreciative, man.
Hey, that's right, bro. Because like the scripture say, man, a false balance is an abomination to the Most High. So thank the Lord, He's even keeping you balanced, man.
Yeah.
You know, like you don't want uh if you have it too good, you know, you going what does that mean, man?
Yeah.
That's not good. You know, you should, you know, look to for that good to come to an end, so to speak. You know, expect the Lord to uh uh you know have you without for some time. You know,
Yeah. And, bro, and let's say, and if you, even if you're going without, speaking about material or money, and you still got the spirit,
that's
Yahbashim
right.
Yahushua, you still got the truth.
Oh, bro, I got this perfect
You know
script,
what I'm
bro.
saying? I'd rather be, out here, I'm busting my ass and barely making it, and have this word than to be, rich and be fucking bugged the fuck out, man.
Yeah,
You know.
real quick. Let's see.
So yeah, we gotta be content with what the Most High giving us, man. He gave it to us. You know what I mean? So you don't be unappreciative and act like the Most High never done nothing for you, man. All right. So be content to be happy, to be glad, to be okay with what you got and with what you don't have. Hey, because at the end of the day, we might not be living in mansions. We don't got money in the bank. Hey, but we got these spiritual riches, man. You know,
Come on, bro.
hey, that someone can't break in and take. That 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 doesn't rust it. That moths don't eat up. You know what I mean?
That's right, bro.
Scriptures say that where your heart is, out of your treasure, man. Our heart is on His truth. Our heart is on the kingdom, man. You know what I mean?
That's right. This is Hebrews 13:5. It says, "Let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as ye have."
Ooh, man.
You know, it says, "For he hath said, I will never leave thee, nor forsake thee."
Damn, bro. So it said, be your
Uh-huh.
conversation be without covetousness. So to
Yeah,
not always be, looking at what that man got. How come the Most High got him good, not me? You know what I'm saying? That's how a nigga thinks. How come he's making it? He's living good. He got the bag. I don't. That's what a thief and a nigga thinks, man.
hmm
What did it say after be your conversation with covenant without covetousness?
and be content with such things as ye have.
Hey, be content with what you got. Like, you know what I mean? Like the brother read in Philippians. Be content with what the Most High gave you, man. You got. Hey, bro, we don't got no reasons to complain, man. We got roof over our heads. We got clothes on our backs. We got
Right,
food to
man.
eat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, like I said, we got phones. We got internet to push the word. We you know what I'm saying? Hey, the Most High don't got us out here like Jake that don't got shit.
Yeah,
The
it's
Most High
maxed
takes
out.
care of us, man.
Right, man.
You know. Can you read the second part after that? Where said
hmm
that?
For he hath said, I will never leave thee, nor forsake thee.
He'll never leave you and forsake you if you have that fear and that faith in Yahweh Shemi Yahushai, man.
That's right, bro.
Like it says in Sirach 2, look on the generations of old. Roughly paraphrasing, basically who looked upon the Most High and called upon Him, and it was ever stranded, it was ever confounded, it was ever all messed up, for lack of a better word.
hmm
The Most High always protects His men, man.
And I know I speak for all, every brother, man. When like you never gone hungry.
Nah, bro,
You never had to sleep outside. The Most High always taking care of you, man. Whether it's through
always,
a brother, provide you with a job, man.
yeah,
The Most High has never forsaken us, man.
never, bro.
You know,
God. Um,
I got that Matthew's.
God.
That this is Matthew 6 and 16, right?
25.
Oh yeah, slack, bro.
Well, actually,
I'm in
bro,
chapter 5.
yeah, 6. You could actually start at 24 real quick.
Con. Matthew 6 and 24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve the Most High and Mammon.
Hey, hey, being in this truth, are you here to serve Yahweh Shemi Yahushai or to serve Mammon? Because we see these other, Israelite groups who, We're not gonna name them, but you already know who we're talking about. We seen that they're serving a mammon. They're serving their own bellies. Selling everything. We did a video on that.
Yeah.
Buy the truth and sell it not. They're over there. They're making money, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It is a requirement to get into them groups to have good credit. You know what I'm saying? To have money. So hey, we see the intentions of them other groups. But hey, we're here to serve Yahweh Shimi Al Shai. So call us bums because we're not living good like you. We're not eating like you. But hey, we're out here doing what we do in sincerity and in faith, man.
Straight holding it down.
We're here to serve Yahweh Shimi Al Shai and not our flesh, man.
That's right.
All right.
Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, for what you shall eat. Yeah, what you shall eat, or what you shall drink, nor yet for your body, what you shall put upon. Is not the life more than meat, and the body than raiment?
Hey, so Yahweh Shai was telling the disciples, hey, man, like just basically to go out there and do the word, to prophesy, to push the gospel, and not to worry about what they're gonna eat, what they're gonna wear. Basically to not worry about like we were going into, not worrying about material gain, to worry about material possessions. Yahweh Shai saying basically like y'all got the truth, go out there and go and push it.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
That's what's most important. You know what I mean?
That's right. Hey, because as the Lord said, He said, "Is not the life more than meat, and the body than raiment?" It's much more than what's what you wearing, and what I'm saying, and what you eating. He was explaining to them the mission at hand.
That's what's important, bro.
That's what's important.
Yeah. 26.
Behold the fowls of the air, for they sow not, neither do they reap, nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are you not much more? It's like, are you not much better than they?
Hey, so hey, Jake, in this society, they're always worried about, paying bills, always worried about, food, always worried about where the next is coming from. And the Most High is saying, hey, just do what I'm telling you to do, and you don't got to worry about all of that. He give, examples like, like the fowls of the air. Hey, the birds, the birds ain't worried about nothing. Jake always says they ain't worried about nothing. These birds ain't worried about nothing. You know what I'm saying? They don't gather into barns. They don't sow or reap, but they're alive. They're not starved.
Right.
So he's saying, aren't you more important than them? So if you doing what pleases Yahweh Shimi Al Shai, is going to take care of you, just like how he takes care of the birds.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So that's why we're not worried about being rich, about establishing ourselves, about coming up.
Mm-hmm.
We're worried about pushing this. We're worried about the mission at hand, which is to push this gospel, to prophesy against Babylon. Hey, and if you do that, the Most High is going, you're going to be good.
Right.
What were you going to say, bro?
I was going to say, yeah, bro, that's like you said it, bro. You took the words right out of my mouth, man. Like the Most High, He calls a man, that's going to have faith.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, he's moving by faith, man.
God.
And he's not gonna seek to, he's not gonna over worry himself to get over wealth, man.
Yeah.
Or he's gonna know that, hey, the Most High got me. I just gotta do the work.
God. Hey, bro, and that builds your faith. Not, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes when you're like, damn, sometimes you might think like, I don't know how I'm gonna cover this. But then the Most High, boom, he makes it to where you got it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that increases your faith. Like, all right, no matter what happens, the Most High is taking care of me. That motivates you to keep on to do more in the truth. To push out shows. It motivates you to go out on the streets and prophesy against Mount Seir, prophesy against 230 Jake. You know what I'm saying? Like that motivates you, man. So so it's not important to to have money, to have the best clothes, the nicest car. Hey, we got the spirit of Yahweh Shimi Al Shai. Hey, we can't fail. You know what I'm saying? We're part of the elect.
That's right, bro.
So hey, y'all can make fun of us, you can see this and that about us, but hey, you can't say that we're not showing our faith, man.
Hey, which is what, man? the Lord told the wicked scribes and Pharisees what they omitted the weightier things of the law,
Yeah.
which is what faith, mercy, I believe. And he said, "Oh man, I gotta get it, bro. I don't
Kind of go ahead, bro.
want-
But yeah, you know what I mean. So hey, so that's what's more important, man. Having faith, fear in the Most High. You know, is more important than look coming off a certain way. You know what I mean? Having a reputation.
Yep. Hey, judgment, mercy, and faith, man.
Yeah.
What you guys talk down on faith, man.
Yeah.
You know, hey, uh, Abraham was faith based, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and hey, the Lord counted it to him as righteousness.
Hey, there you go,
You
bro.
know,
Hey, well, let me get this one real quick, bro. This Hebrews 11:6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. So, you can talk about, oh, y'all are bums. Y'all don't have this. Y'all don't have that. Y'all about faith. Hey, it says, well, if you don't have faith, you can't please him.
hey, man.
So, you know what I mean? So you're trying to talk down on us, but you really talking good about us to say, hey, those are the ones that have faith. You know what I'm saying?
And to be seeking to, you know, seeking to see a future in this place, man.
Yeah.
That is the opposite of faith, man.
Yeah.
You want this scripture to hasten the day.
God. Hey, bro, the scripture say, love not the world or the things there found in
Love not the
thereof,
world,
bro.
man. Nor neither things in the world.
God.
For man, let the things in the world, love of the
Yeah.
Father is not in him, man.
Yeah, bro. It says, but without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So if you have faith, you're gonna do the things that please you. How about Shimi Awashai? And if you come to the Most High, believe that He is who He is. He's a Most High. He's Almighty. He's gonna reward you for seeking Him, for doing what you have to do for what's required of you as a man of the Lord, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we're looking for, man. We're looking to be rewarded by Yahweh Shemi Shai Himself. All right, not by the society, not by Esau and his FRNs. For the money he gives you for signing that 501c3. We're not looking for that, man. This place is about to be fucking destroyed. It's about to be nuked. It's about to be a lake of fire. So we're looking to get the fuck up out of here, man.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So we're just looking for the Most High we're just asking the Most High to just have us, like I said, not rich, not poor, and give us what's necessary so that we can continue pushing His word, man.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right, bro.
God, you wanted to bring that Lord's Prayer real quick, just
Con.
even if it's just a couple of verses to close it out, because that's how Yahweh Shai teaching us how to pray. All right, so faith-based Israelites, amen. All right, keep on calling us that. You know what I mean? They see our faith, bro, because it says that faith without works is dead. They see the works, bro. They know that we got faith. Yeah, I'd rather have that than have some fucking FRNs that Esau could take from you any second. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right. This is Matthew 6 and 9. It says, after this manner, therefore pray ye, and it says, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us not our debts as we forgive our debtors. It's like, and forgive us of our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen.
So you see, this is the way that Yahweh Shai taught us how to pray. That's how He prayed. So just give us this day our daily bread. That's all we need. All we need, is just basically what our body requires to stay alive and to keep it pushing, man.
Hey, yo.
Okay, it says lead us not into temptation, deliver us from evil. And that's what we have to be asking the Most High to forgive us for our debts. To forgive our sins, to have mercy on us. You know what I mean? Yahweh Shai didn't teach us how to pray for wealth. All right, for success in society, for positions of power. Nah.
Right.
Basically just to, feed us with the food convenient for us and to have mercy on us, to take care of us, lead us not into temptation.
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
the Most High is, giving you that. If we taking care of you in that way, man, hey, man, everything else doesn't matter, man.
Yeah, that's right.
So, y'all can make fun of us, say, oh, who are y'all? Y'all ain't nothing. Y'all just Mexicans. Y'all just fucking, y'all just black people. In the Spanish camp, on the Spanish side, they call us cholos con Biblias, basically just like gangbangers with Bibles. You know what I mean?
Uh,
So keep despising us, keep hating us. Hey, that just shows you who the real men of Yahweh Shem Shai is, man. The lowly, the humble, the base things of this world. The weak. Hey, we're the Most High using us to destroy the mighty
that's
and the
right.
wise.
That's
All
right,
right.
man.
So
And it's a crucial work Yahweh Shema Shai is doing, man.
yeah,
Crucial work, man. So,
calm. So I can don't worry about none of that stuff. Don't worry about how come he got this or he got that or how am I gonna make it. If you fear the Most High, if you have faith, if you doing what's required of you, hey, the Most High never gonna forsake you, man.
hmm
He's always gonna take care of you.
that's right.
You know. I mean, I don't know if you have something to say.
Yeah, man. So just tying it in back with the the topic, man. The Most High he ain't gonna call a man, that's a rich man or a man with a lot of substance, man that's mighty in this wicked society, man. He's gonna call the man that doesn't have much, so he can have great faith, man.
Bro.
So
Yeah, hey, that's it for this one, Akim. Lord willing, it is edifying. Salak. Sometimes I, kind of get tongue tied around a little bit, but
hey, hey,
like I said again, Lord willing, y'all may be edified. And yeah, we're gonna close it. We're gonna give all glory and praises to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'Hashem,
Ba'Shem,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Ba'Hashem,
Ba'Shem,
Makakwadash.
Makakwadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. All in the salutations to all you, the hopeful elect. Brothers pushing this truth. And yeah, brothers, just able, just keep on pushing, man. We almost out this bitch, man.
Uh,
All right, shalom.
Shalom.